Good morning, students of K-Tech High School and Junior College. Now, which subject? We are going to take English subject. And in English, we are going to do lesson 4.2 Unki Munki Timpi 2. Okay, student? And this lesson is written by Sigran Shrivastava. Okay, here is her little small brief introduction of Sigran Shrivastava. Okay, student? Now, this lesson in 4.2 Unki Munki Timpi 2. Now, there are many punctuations, students. Okay? Now, while reading, just see the punctuation. Punctuation means open inverted comma, close inverted commas, exclamation mark is there, question mark is there, full stops are there. Okay? All this is there in this lesson. Okay, student? Now, before starting, please, student, open your book to page number 81. Open? Okay. Shall I start reading? Okay. Lesson 4.2 Unki Munki Timpi 2. It was a fantastic birthday this year, I said in a mocking tone. All I will get is a pair of shoes and a hand-knitted pullover. I had asked for a table tennis set, but my mother said it is totally out of the question this year. My friend Muk looked at me thoughtfully. He drew a bit closer and said, "Well, Rohan, I don't say I believe in it, but my cousin said it works. That there is no harm trying. Don't you think?" "Trying what?" I asked. "Well," my cousin said, "if you really want something badly, all you have to do is to run around a banyan tree at midnight and chant 17 times Unki Munki Timpi 2. I desperately wanted my wish to come true. Still I asked, "Why 17 times and why at midnight?" "Don't ask me," replied Muk, who was my best friend. "That is how it is done. I suppose. Why not try it? It would not do any harm." I thought it was all nonsense. Besides, I couldn't think of any banyan tree in our neighborhood. There was one in old Mrs. Grover's garden. But who dared to enter her garden? Not me. And not at midnight. Mrs. Grover had the principal of her school till last year. One look for her pressing pale green eyes was enough to silence bullies like Rinkulal of class 10th. I had seen it happen with my own eyes. "Forget it," I said. However, the thought kept haunting me till the day before my birthday, and I just could not think of anything else. "Okay," I said to Muk, "if you come along with me, I will go to Mrs. Grover's garden tonight and do it." Okay, student, now I will be showing you some pictures related to this lesson. Okay, see here, this is whose birthday? Rohan's birthday. And what he wanted? He wanted a table tennis set. But what will he get as a gift? He will be getting a pair of shoes and a hand knitted pull. See, hand knitted means by knitting by hand, and pull over means a sweater. Okay, he will be getting this gift at his birthday. But actually what he wanted desperately, he wanted a table tennis set. And what did her mother say? That it was out of a question because she couldn't afford to buy this table tennis set for him. Okay, student, till here? And there was a question. What she told? That it was out of a question. So he's thinking, why did mama say that this year I couldn't buy this table tennis set? Okay, student? Okay. Now, his friend. Now, let's see. His friend Muk looked at him thoughtfully. He drew it a bit closer and said, "Well, Rohan, I don't say I believe it, but my cousin said it works, and there's no harm trying. Don't you think?" "Trying what?" I asked. So over here, there is a conversation between both Rohan and Mukh. What are they saying? That my cousin, he said that it works, and why don't you try that thing? Now, my cousins, okay, over here. Well, my cousin said, if you really want something badly, all you have to do is to run around a banyan tree at midnight and chant 17 times Unki Munki Timpi Tu. Now what he's telling, what Mukh is telling, that what you have to do, what works, just say Unki Munki Timpi Tu and run around this banyan tree at what time? At mid time. And how many times you have to run? 17 times. Okay, student? At midnight, Rohan has to run around this banyan tree 17 times. Why? To his wish must come true. Let's see further. Okay. I desperately wanted my wish to come true. Still I asked, why 17 times and why at midnight? Don't ask me, replied Mukh, who was my best friend. That is how it is done, I suppose. Why not try it? It would not do any harm. So he's telling over here, you just have to run 17 times. Don't ask me why, but there is no harm doing this work. You want the gift desperately, so you have to try this 17 times. So he told, okay, I'll try. Okay, now he's just thinking. Oh, okay, student over here. Yes, I thought it was all nonsense. Besides, I couldn't think of any banyan tree in our neighborhood. There was one in old Mrs. Grover's garden, but who dared to enter her garden? Not me. Excuse me. Not me, and not at midnight. Mrs. Grover had been the principal of a school till last year. One look from her pressing pale green eyes was enough to silence bullies like Rinku Lal of class 10. I had seen it happen with my own eyes. Now what he's telling, see over here. He's telling it is all nonsense, and Rohan, he couldn't find a banyan tree in her neighborhood nearby. He can't find a banyan tree. Okay, and he's telling, what he's telling, that yes, there was one where in Mrs. Grover's garden. Yes, this is Mrs. Grover's garden house and her garden. So he's telling, yes, I've seen it in Mrs. Grover's garden. But who dared to enter her garden? Who is going to enter her garden? Yes, who is going to enter her garden? So he's telling, not me. What is telling? Not me. Why? Because she has been the principal. She has been a principal of our school. Till where? Till last year she was her principal. Yes, and what she used to do? When she used to come out and see with her pressing pale green eyes the students, what the students they used to do, the bullies, like Rinku Lal. Bullies means the student who make lots of noise, who just disturbs other. They feel that they should not work, okay, they should not study, and they had less power like that. These bullies, they make mischievous thing in the class. So seeing this, Rinku Lal of class 10, he had seen him as the principal. She used to see the student how they used to keep silence in this way. Okay, now, and this he had seen with his own eye. Who is telling? Rohan is telling to Mukh. Okay, student. Yes. Now, forget it, I said. However, the thought kept haunting me till the day before my birthday, and I just could not think of anything else. What is telling? That forget it. I said, and I kept it haunting till the day before my birthday. I was just thinking, okay, and of anything else. Only my birthday ka he was thinking. So okay, I said to Muk. So what did he say afterwards? Okay Muk, I will try. But when? If you come along with me, he's telling. He's telling, if you come along with me, I will go in Mrs. Grover's garden and I'll try it out at midnight. Which? Tonight. Tonight means today only I'm going to try it. Okay? Where is going? They are having a talk. Okay? Got over here? Both of them, they are talking to each other. Now, why should I come along? Asked Muk. I have no secret wish. Come on, let us go and wish for my table tennis set. So at 10 minutes to 12, Muk and I met at the back of Mrs. Grover's garden. We climbed up and sat on the boundary wall. Well, looked down into the garden, which lay dark and silent in the dim light of the moon. And there was a banyan tree, its aerial roots swaying in the gently breeze of the night. We jumped down, reached the tree, and looked around carefully. Now let's see over here what they are doing. They are saying, he was saying, if you come along with me, we'll go. Okay? And Muk is telling that I don't have any wish. So why should I come? So he's telling, no, if you'll come, I'll get some daring. So he tell, okay. So for what they're going? For their wish to come true. Okay? What wish he had? That he wanted a table tennis set. Okay? And at what time they were going in Grover's garden? At 10 minutes to 12. This means it is 10 minutes less to 12. Now it will be 12 o'clock. After 10 minutes it will be a 12 o'clock. Okay student? At midnight. Midnight means 12 o'clock they are going to go. And where they are going to go? In Mrs. Grover's garden. Okay? And they both climbed and sat on the boundary wall. This is the boundary. Okay? And they were sitting and they were looking into the garden. They were looking in the garden, and which lay dark and silent. All over here in a garden, it was totally silent. And what was there? A dim light of the moon. Only this moonlight was going on. Okay? Only this dim light was there. At night, what happens? Even we don't get daring to come out now at 12. After quarter to 12, we don't come out of a house also. So see their daring, how they are going to do. Okay? And there was a banyan tree with the aerial root. See this, this aerial root. God, seeing this roots, they are coming from up. These roots are called as aerial roots. Okay? And they were swinging in gently breeze. This aerial roots, they are moving here and there. By what? By the breeze. Okay? And what did they do? They jumped down into the garden and they looked carefully. Okay? See, they jumped down. They are jumping from that boundary wall where? Into the garden. Okay, student, till here? Okay. Now, imagine if she is awake, I whispered and pointed at Mrs. Grover's house. Nobody is awake at this ghostly hours of the night. Shh, Muk. Not get going, run. I ran as fast as I could, chanting, Unki Munki Timpi too. I wish my wish is coming true. Over and over again. I felt a bit scared. That was why I tried to get it over quickly and increased my speed. I increased the chanting too, and all the while I went on listening to the sound of the night, a crack here, a swash there. Okay, student, what's happening? Just imagine what would happen at night at 12 o'clock. What he's telling, just imagine if Mrs. Grover is awake. So he's telling no, she might not be awake. Just nobody is awake at this ghosty hour. This ghosty hour means at 12 o'clock. It is called as a ghosty hour. And no one is awake at this time. Everyone are sleeping. And shh, how he said? Shh, Muk. He's telling shh, Muk. And now get going, run. Muk is telling now Rohan, just get, go fast and start doing your unki munki timpi to run. Okay, so what did Rohan did? He started running. I ran as fast I could. And what he was saying? Unki munki timpi too, I wish my wish is coming true. How many times he had to say? 17 times. But at mid-time, he's running and saying this words. And what he was feeling bit scared also. He was getting scared also at night. Yes, feeling scared. He's running at this tree, banyan tree. He's getting scared and he has increased his speed also. He's increased his speed running around that banyan tree. And what? While running, he could listen some sound of noise like kar kar kar, like this voice also he was listening, and he was getting scared also. Okay, student, at midnight, that to 12 o'clock, he has to do this. Okay, okay, student. See, a sound of cracking means the door might be moving, the wood might be moving. So those voice you can understand, na? Kar kar, like this voice. Even we feel scared, na? Yes. So even he was feeling scared, and but still he was running. Why? Because he wanted his wish to come true. Okay, student. Yes. Now let's see. Suddenly a fierce bark tore the stillness of the night. I froze inside Mrs. Grover's house. Lights flashed on and the back door was pushed open. Now what happened over here? He felt extremely scared. Why? Because the bark. The bark means the sound of the cry of a dog. How at night the dogs they cry, na? Because of that also we feel very scared, na? Yes, even he was feeling scared. And what? He got frozen. Frozen means how we freeze, we get scared, we get stand still, we stand in one place only. Same way it happened to Rohan. Okay, and what had happened? Yes, seeing the house, what did he see? Yes, that Mrs. Grover, she was awakened. Her light flashed and the door, see, the dog is also with her. The dog was barking and she was awakened, means she was awakened. Her principal, Mrs. Grover, she was awakened. Okay, okay, and she opened the door and she is now coming out. Now let's see this in the second part, what she is going to do. Okay, student, understood till here? Okay, thank you.